Oh, hello, YouTube. Um, this is a completely different video than what I would normally make. Um, it's not a sad video at all. I'm just listening to sad music. It's not really sad. If you stumbled upon this video because somebody told you to come check it out, this is not typical a video like I normally do. It's not going to be typical at all. Thank you for watching. This is a educational, I guess you could say. My buddy that goes to the casino all the time plays slot machines. I've been telling him for ever, bro, do this method, do this method, do this method, do this. He wouldn't do it. So I took $20 in. I played casino maybe 5 times my whole life, period, ever. And he said, if you know this method, why don't you do it? I know how to ride a horse, but I don't. I'm not Kentucky Derby. I know how to work on cars. I'm not a mechanic. Um, I know how laws work. I'm not a lawyer. It's just not my thing. I'm just not a slot player. I'm not. I don't gamble. I'm not tight with money. I just don't gamble. It's not my thing. It's definitely his thing. So this video is for him. Anybody else? Slot machine. Any amount, but the machines he plays. We do a lot of writing, a lot of drawing. 10 cents a spin. 40 cents. I don't know. I'm not getting into that part. If you're betting 10 cents, which is a low number, and again, whatever number corresponds with you, oh, God, nose itches so bad. Do that number. If you don't hit within 5 spins, change your bet to 20 or double, whatever. If at some point you do hit, at the end of 10 spins, this is what you'll have spent. And again, adjust the numbers to whatever you're comfortable with. If you can do it with dollar bills, do it with dollar bills, whatever you're comfortable with. The idea here is if you do hit, let's say you hit, oh, I spent 20 and I won 60. You haven't made any money because you're at 5 spins here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're at 3 spins here, 1, 2, 3, and then you hit 80 cents. 50, 70, 90, $1.10. You're still negative 30. So you didn't win. So until you hit more than what you spent, if you hit $2 right now, perfect. You hit $2 right here at spin number 8, perfect. Reset your whole count. Go back to right here. Start again. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Because now you're money ahead. You haven't spent $2, but you have $2. That don't work. That don't work. Do this. So now you're at. Now you go back to here. All right. All right, love you. So at the end of, so now you're, yeah, $3.50 in. It's what you spent. If you don't hit $3.50, you haven't had a hit in 15 spins that paid you more than what you've got in it. Now comes the fun part. This is what happened today. As you can see, we're about $15.50 in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You take in a 20, 15.50, 25 spins, and you don't hit, stop. Stop. Because you're not going to like this next part. But this is a method. Start with a dime, the lowest whatever possible. Do 5 spins. If you don't make your money back, double it. Double it, double it, double it. Now then, what happened today, That's the method. What happened today, Joe walked in. He had whatever, he played a different machine. And he said, hey, what was your method? I said, start with 10. 10 cents. 5 spins. He didn't hit nothing. He didn't hit nothing. 1, 2, 3. His 13th spin, he got a bunch of free spins. They paid out like crazy. He's up to like $30. He said, I'm going to change my bet. I'm going to bet 240. I said, don't you dare go 240. Don't do it. That's 2 spins, $5, 480, whatever. Go back to right here. I said, listen, you want to know how a method works? Go back to right here. Go back to right here. He did. He had a 16 spin dry spell. We put him up here somewhere. The 16th spin, he hit whatever, put him up to like $50. Go back to here. He hit a little bit, go back to here. He said, okay, I've got the method down, but now this is my base. 20, 40, 80, 160. And then somehow or another, he got on 240. I said, 240 is perfect. Because he was hitting. Or maybe he went 40. I don't know. He got to 240 real quick. And he didn't drop his bet. I said, bro, you've hit. Drop your bet. He said, no, I'm doing good. He got up like $100 real quick. Well, he stayed at 240 and he got down to like 56, like pretty quick. And he wanted to drop it. I said, don't you dare drop it. You're 21, 22 spins in. You should have been, 20, 30, 40 cents, whatever. But he messed it up. He said, oh, I said, don't drop it. You're 20 something spins in. You cannot drop it now. You cannot drop it now. You drop it now, you're going to hit. You haven't had a hit in 20 spins. You're going to hit. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. He hit it. He hit it. He reached over to change it. I looked at him. He didn't change. He hit it. Locked up free spins. Free spins on 240 or 240 at 2 cents a line, whatever it was. He was betting not big money. For him, big money. And that machine went crazy, y'all. It was a hit we've been waiting on. 352, I think is what he walked out with. Yeah. He didn't spend the whole 20 he came in with. He used my method, and I was standing right there, make sure he did it. He asked me to do it. I said, okay. He walked out with 350. So that's the little story, and I'm all over the place. Now I'm going to try to explain the math behind that. You're going to hit. You're absolutely going to hit. Did you make more than you spent? That's where the math comes in. And let's say you're playing like he was, 10 cents, 50, 20 cents at 5, that's $1. 40 cents at 5, that's $2. 80 cents, that's $4. You're at $7.50 right now. You walk in the casino with a $10 bill and you do this method. You're either going to hit up here, you have to make more than what you spent so far. If you're down here in this area and you hit $2, it don't count. I know it's only 40 cents, but you haven't made back the money you spent yet. When you get up here, that's when it starts getting fun. And I know you're like, oh, well, if I change here and I only hit, no. What is that? 8, my bad. And that's $16. 24, 28, 30, $32. Okay, $32. You can do all that. Now then, here's the fun part. This is what Joe finally understood today. When you bet 10 cents, you get this line. You bet 20 cents, you might get these lines. 40 cents, you might get these lines. 80 cents, $1.60, 320 per line. That sucker will, there's 1,024 different combinations it looks for at a max bet. 1,024. Like it could go straight up here, down here, over here, up here, over here, down here, whatever. It's going to pay you, but it's not going to pay you every time. So what you're doing is you're getting out cheap, 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents, and you're getting rid of that dry spell. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 40, 80. You're not starting to get there, but you ain't had a hit in 20 or so spins. You ain't had a hit in 25 spins, bet huge. Because you're still in for cheap. You're still in for cheap. It's going to hit. And when it does hit, it's going to hit big. So that's the method behind it. That's the method and the madness and the explanation and the why you bet big. It doesn't just like, oh, if I hit 10 and I win 20, well, if I bet 20, I get 40. If I bet 40, I get 80. No. The more you bet, the more it covers, the more ways you can win. So you can win on 80 way more than you can win on 10 because you're picking up way more options, way more availability, way more prizes that you won't get doing a straight 10-cent bet. You won't get the up here, up here, up here, up here, up here. You know, that pays out the wazoo. It's like an 80 cent. Of course, you'll still get the 10 here and the 80 here. And then like this might have been a 40-cent bet that you wouldn't have got. And it all pays. Every bit of it pays. So that's why an 80-cent bet pays so much better than a 10-cent bet. And ask Joe, the 240 a spin paid him $300 something, $356. So he's tickled shitless, and I told him my method works. I finally got him to understand it. He finally gets it, and then Tracy said, "Man, his brother-in-law said, man, you got to make that video, make that video." So that's why I'm making this. It's not a cheat; it's a method. The machine is going to hit. It's going to pay. That's just what they do. Casinos have like a 96 or 98% payback that they're required by law to pay. So you walk in, bet $1 every time, minimum bet every time. Cool. Mix it up, have you a method, not a cheat, a method that is proven to work. You make a little bit of money, but you gotta go in with bankroll. You gotta go in with at least $20. Like I told you right there, we went 1550 in no time. And I know you can. Well, I can go in with $20 and I can have 200. Sure, you can. You can have 200 spins at 10 in one line and be just fine. Or you can mix it up, use a method, and actually make money. And don't cost nothing to listen. All right, get a phone call. Bye, you guys. Thanks for watching.